Hello, all. Welcome to Hockey Tap Podcast, episode 220. I'm your host, Bill Dean. I'm, of course, here with my two co-hosts, Shroom and Steve. But, yeah, there's four on here, so I'm going to have to try to figure that out. Nope, that just doesn't do it. So, so we're here.
There we go. Third time, this charm.
Yeah, fade out. I just don't understand why it doesn't want to. I don't know. Sam did this awesome stuff where he updated the little play sheet here, and it's not
according to the song. We're about to end.
Oh yeah, we are about to end.
Good night, everybody.
Hopefully it doesn't. Yeah, have a great time, everybody. We appreciate your time staying in for Hockey Tap.
Good time.
Yes, I'm here with Steve and Schwim. We're about to have a Prime Time Radio courtesy of Sam Wu. I am effing things up severely. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Apple, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Please leave us a 5-star review if you'd be ever so kind. Boys, what are we drinking?
I'm still continuing my journey. As you can see, this bottle is empty because I wanted to put it in my decanter because it's actually really pretty. And look at my batch number is 93. I don't know if you see it, but strange coincidence. Anywho, this is distilled in British Columbia, Victoria, British Columbia. And do you want to hear the whole spiel? I don't know that I want to read it. Does anybody care? Okay, we'll go with the whole. We'll go with the whole thing. All right.
Ron, are you paying attention?
No. Inspired by our beautiful location in Victoria, British Columbia, our elderflower rose gin pays homage to the city of gardens, where flowers blossom nearly year-round. That's pretty cool. I'd like to see that. 9 beautifully blended botanicals create a delicate spirit with a distinctive, all-natural rose hue, which is actually really cool. I'll show you in a second. With exquisite citrus and spice notes and a hint of sweetness, elderflower rose gin allows each botanical to shine. Add a touch of our home to your next cocktail creation.
Touch of home.
Really, I don't know that I understand what that means. Anyway, look at this. Is what it looks like. Decanted.
Mm-mm.
Ron, are you paying attention?
No.
Dean, are you paying attention?
Not
it's a nice color. I'm trying to support our pod by sending out the links and stuff, and that's what I do while you guys go over your beers. That's why I want you guys to talk a little bit.
I'm showing it right in the damn camera, looking down the entire time.
It is nice. It's a nice color, and that's a gin.
Yeah, elderflower gin.
I didn't know that gins were like darker colored. I guess if whatever you put into it's going to take the color.
It can be, I guess, depending on what it's distilled with. But this thing is very cool color.
Nice, Esteban. Very cool.
Thanks.
Shrim, what back of the fridge beer do you have today?
Patronizing me.
Actually, I have a new concoction today, picked out
by...
That
is bullshit.
I swear to you, it was picked out by Cynthia. It's incredibly masculine.
It's a Heineken Plus.
It's a masculine drink, and it's called Two Chicks at the same time.
Ooh.
Sparkling lemon strawberry what?
Wait, it says it's just called Two Chicks, not at the same
seltzer?
time.
Or is it a canned cocktail?
Obviously the reference went right over your head.
You said Two Chicks at the same
vodka
time.
Lemon.
It's called Two Chicks.
Vodka, what would you do with $1 million?
Basil.
Besides Two Chicks at the same time?
At the same time.
So, yeah, this is my incredibly masculine drink.
Wait, what did you say it was vodka? It's a cocktail?
Yeah, vodka, lemon, strawberry, and basil.
Okay, I like basil. Expedition.
Or basil.
I do like basil.
I prefer
Basil Baker
basil.
Street.
Well, it smells strange.
Smell like basil?
I'm going to lick it anyway.
I don't know what the hell that is, but I'm going to lick it anyway.
I hope he's in the new movie, by the way.
He's supposed to be. We're not paying attention.
I really hope
we're off back here.
No, I know.
I don't know if that character is, but he's going to be in it.
Pear.
You went to Burnt Mills? Pear.
Yep. Most delicious
pear.
cider there is. This is the best cider.
No matter what,
one, I think was their best one.
The spice one's pretty good. Pear's good. Blueberry's good.
What was it? Habanero peach or something?
Peach, right? Yeah.
Was it?
It's their peach, and they just they habanero it up. All
I like a little
right,
kick.
let's switch to what's on tap for today's episode. Here's our weekly snapshot. Go Canada. The U.S. going to suck it and lose. Bill Guerin sucks at being a GM. And listen, I don't think obviously I like the roster overall, but I think there are 3 choices on this roster that are just plain bad, and were not good for overall for hockey, for the Team USA. You know, I think Greg Wyshynski had it best, and I'm just gonna put this line out there, and I want to get your guys' opinion on it because I really did think it was a good take on.
Do we want my opinion on Greg Wyshynski or just his take?
No, just on this take.
Okay.
I lost his take. God damn it. I just lost the photo. I had it. Hold on. Where'd it go? Did I delete it? Jets suck. That's what I have on here.
Both Jets. Historic.
Both Jets, yes.
A football team. Historically. Actually, maybe both. President's Trophy to worst in the league. That's really also pretty historic.
Oh, they are. Yeah.
Speaking of Jets football, I saw that they had they're the only team in NFL history or something like that didn't record an interception in a season.
Yeah. Yep. And it apparently it hadn't what they said or whatever it was hadn't happened since like predating the invention of jets. That's how long ago it was.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, the New York Jets suck about as much ass as you can suck, and they need to fire their coach, but they're choosing not to.
There's like 3 coaches that got fired today. I don't know why the Jets coach was.
There was a bunch more than that. There was like 5.
Yeah. Oh, really? I saw only 3 that popped up.
You had Cleveland Browns, Raiders, Atlanta Falcons, Arizona Cardinals, and I'm missing the other one.
Well, I got to cover my mouth.
Pete Carroll,
one other team. Pete Carroll, Raiders. He's horrible.
Speaking
too.
of Raiders, you know what's wild? Real quick, while we're on this NFL thing, and then I'm going to be done with the NFL thing. The New England Patriots lost the tiebreaker for the 1 seed to the Broncos because they lost to the Raiders in Week 1.
Really?
Isn't that wild?
Wait, what was that?
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, in week 1, the Patriots lost to the Raiders, and that's why they didn't. That's why they had the tiebreaker loss.
Yeah,
to,
that's right. That's why they had to. Yeah, they suck. They really do suck.
Jesus Christ! Now back to hockey. I'm looking at. I'm watching the Detroit Ottawa game, and they're showing the AHL affiliate Grand Rapids. They're still destroying the AHL. They're 28-1-1. That's insane.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Best start in the 90-year history of the AHL. Jesus Christ.
That's pretty bad.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty remarkable.
Son of a bee sting.
Is what it is. And now we're never gonna know what Greg Wyshynski said.
No, I just like the sum when he summed it up, and of course now I'm big dumb brain Dean. I have lost.
Just make up what he said and say that he said it.
Blah blah blah. US sucks.
Paraphrase.
No. Here it is. I got it. Sorry. Yes, that was longer than I wanted it to be. All right. So he gave an overall grade, and he gave it a B-. And here was his reasoning. And
I go B, but okay. Let's hear it.
You go B? Okay.
I would go B.
Actually, sorry. He gave it a B. He gave it a B+. This roster was constructed to beat Canada, but not be Canada. And it's high time USA starts acting like it's just as talented as its rivals. It's the frustrating part about being an American hockey fan. The Miracle on Ice has red, white, and blue pilled the brains of hockey executives for decades that heart, grit, and work rate are the fundamental difference between USA hockey and the Canadians and the Russians, to use 2 elite talent examples. For years, it was the blue-collar aesthetic of the Americans trying to grit their way to another miracle. Some of this was due to talent disparity with other hockey nations, but that's since been corrected thanks to USA Hockey's growth and the roots put down by NHL expansion. There was also a team construction mindset that USA needs rosters with veterans who humbly accept roles rather than young stars who might emphasis on might not be able to do so. And that's how you go nearly 5 decades without Olympic men's hockey gold. This is the first time in nearly 30 years that it felt like the talent gap between the U.S. and Canada had significantly closed. I agree with this. The 2026 Olympics were going to be the moment when USA wouldn't do what it has always seemed to be done, which was leave dynamic offensive talent home due to perceptions about defensive lapse or compete levels, or because they didn't attend the right offseason tournament, in favor of less effective veteran players whose greatest virtues are nebulous intangibles. The Americans' pool is finally deep enough to go skill versus skill with anyone in the world. It's a moment to let our freak flag fly with an all-star team of superior hockey talents, and yet 5 of the top 10 American-born scorers in the NHL aren't on this team. This feels like a roster built to mitigate risk at a moment when Team USA should be taking more of them with its team construction. I'm not going to be total Debbie Downer. As you saw in Four Nations, this team can beat Canada and win gold. Heck, the defense goaltending alone might be able to land the plane in Italy. I would like nothing more to be totally wrong and for Bulgarian to shove to my hoop. I'm paraphrasing this part. To paraphrase the late Herb Brooks in the movie Miracle.
Paraphrase.
I'm sick and tired of hearing about the miracle on ice. This is your time. Now go out there and take it. So essentially saying that USA is just in this mindset of we need to have tough guys that play roles, veterans that know their roles, and all this other, instead of getting the having the studs on this team. And
they're still like in the mindset of, oh man, he closed the door on the guy. Sorry. I'm watching the Red Wings. The Red Wings guy got a penalty, and the guy who's like in the box with him was like still in the doorway, and the guy slammed the door on him.
Nice.
Oh man, that was great. But anyway, so they're still in the mindset of like we need to have this tough, grinding, bring your lunch pail to the game. Like, it's a skill game now. These guys are so fast and so skilled. Like, that's what you need. And I was talking about Robertson like crazy, how I wanted him on the team, and of course,
he's the biggest snub, by the way. And it's not on Fox. It's Robertson,
the biggest snub. It's ridiculous. We need.
He's the biggest snub in the entire tournament.
It's skill and skill tournament. Why wouldn't you want to have the most skilled guys?
And not for nothing, like they have some of their very high skilled guys like fit those molds. Like you have the Kachucks there, so you don't need. It's like they want to construct like your prototypical NHL roster where you have a true third line and a true fourth line. Where your fourth line you hide your penalty killers, and your third line are your grinders, and you're gonna forfeit skill just to fit those roles. Which to me, I mean, and a lot of the U.S. guys, the skill guys, also kill penalties. So why focus on bringing penalty killers? Yep. Most of them kill penalties regardless. Like Austin Matthews, great penalty killer. I think Jack Eichel's on the penalty kill too. Like there's a lot of these guys kill penalties. Like you don't need a Brock Nelson. I'm not going to say like Brock Nelson is like the worst choice, but like there's better choices. And I just I don't know.
Who are the 4 other guys that are in the top scoring that didn't make it besides Robertson? Caulfield.
Caulfield.
Yeah, Caulfield, DeBrincat.
I was saying him too because he's just a pure sniper.
Yeah, DeBrincat, Lane Hudson, and Zegras was top 10. Okay. And then if you do it points per game, Fox was in there over Zegras.
I wouldn't have. Yeah, I'm not pushing for Zegras to be there, but
no, I wasn't either. But
I think Hudson easily could have been there. I'm not crazy about the roster, and I told you guys my unpopular opinion, hot take, whatever the hell you want to call it, is I don't think they're going to medal. To be completely honest with you, I think the gold medal game is
as a group, but probably not medal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're going to be bad, but I think they're gonna disappoint, and because I think that they're gonna fall behind some of these other countries. I think Sweden's got a fantastic team, and easily you could see a Canada-Sweden, depending on how the elimination games line up. But you could easily see a Sweden-Canada gold medal game. You'd love to see USA-Canada gold medal game, but I could easily see Sweden there. You have the Finns who can always upset, if you want to call it an upset, always a solid roster, front to back. Mm-hmm. And then you have some of the sneakier countries like, the Swiss and, less so the Germans, but
Czechia, Slovakia.
Czechia, yeah, well, not as much Slovakia, but Czechia for sure. I mean, they could do this. I mean, you could. I don't know if this is going to go well. To be completely honest,
how badly honest with you, is Italy going to get destroyed?
We'll go over their roster in a minute because it is very funny looking at.
Did Schwinn make it?
I think I'm a reserve. Jesus Christ,
Nice.
8 shots. Ugh.
Just to, in the top 100 shorthanded time on ice, you have Eichel, you have Austin Matthews, you have Vincent Trocheck, who's there. You have Gensel, you have JT Miller, Dylan Larkin's one of the top 50.
I don't know that I would bring JT Miller. I think I would have taken him off too.
Well, I have no problem taking off Miller and Trocheck. Miller's obviously been hurt. Trocheck has not had a great year. I would have much rather have had Robert Thompson. I was looking at Robert Thomas per here.
Jason Robertson.
Jason Robertson. Thank you. I was just blanking on names.
Cincinnati.
And DeBrincat / Caulfield would have been perfect.
Yeah.
And on the same other side, you have Werenski and Quinn Hughes. So the power play is going to be in great hands.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of your guys are Brock Faber. It's and I'll just go over the roster right here because I wanted to kind of Seth Jones.
Sanderson.
Well, that's Sanderson. Jeff's boy. And Sanderson, I guess he does run the power play, but I wouldn't call him a necessarily power play quarterback. Is he, one of the top guys? But that's just my opinion.
He stays. Thank you.
He stays, yeah. So you have Seth Jones, you have Brock Faber, you have Noah Hannafin, you have Charlie McAvoy, who can play the power play, but he's not the other two guys.
We need all these guys to play the power play. We need 2 guys, and we have them.
Well, that's the thing. So you have 6 other guys that are then just there for their toughness / penalty killing, grit, whatever. If you want to call those other 6 guys that, you could have easily had the 2 guys sitting on the bench, one be Adam Fox and the other guy be the penalty killer. So if you lost one, you bring him in, and then if you lose a power play quarterback like Quinn Hughes, yes, you'll have Werenski to fill him in, but you would rather have 2 guys running that. So he should be the other guy. He doesn't have to make he didn't have to make the starting roster. I didn't think that was necessary, but I think it was necessary for him to be on the team so that if they had this issue with injuries, which, listen, Quinn Hughes is brittle. He's been out for multiple things. Like, they have guys. Seth Jones just got hurt, and I thought that guys like him and those other 2.
Yeah, I don't know why he made the team. No offense.
I don't know. And apparently it was just Bill Guerin's decision to leave Fox on or Fox off. All of the Rangers guys obviously went to bat for Fox. They don't want this to be an issue with their own locker room, so they went high and mighty on trying to get him in. But apparently,
I'd rather him than Seth Jones.
All the sources are that Guerin did not like what happened in that final, versus Canada. Listen, if you look at that shift, yes, Fox didn't play great, but you had Austin Matthews who also lost his guy. There's everyone on that play just didn't do well, and it's one play out of a whole tournament that you're gonna.
Matthews should have scored right before that.
Then based the guy on.
Yeah, he had a huge opportunity to win the game, and didn't.
It's just,
and then they came back down.
The USA in this mindset. Yeah, the USA in this mindset of we have to have gritty guys to play this game is ridiculous.
Just
and
blue collar. They need blue collar. Just head through a wall for the coach type players. And horrible. I mean, Sullivan, that's his favorite type of player. So I'm sure he had a lot to do with constructing this roster.
Miller
with Billy
Trocheck.
But
If we have problems scoring in this tournament, everyone's going to be all over them about why they didn't take Robinson, why didn't they take.
I think there's a good chance that they do. I mean, you look at Austin Matthews doesn't score in these tournaments.
He's doing good now, but in tournaments.
Well, I'm just telling these tournaments and even the playoff, any type of big game scenario, whatever, he doesn't score. So, and then you're looking at some of the other guys. I mean, Matthew Tkachuk's not a goal scorer. He scores goals, but I definitely wouldn't call him a goal scorer. Same with Brady Tkachuk. Wouldn't call him a goal scorer.
Their best goal scorer is Kyle Connor, and they're most likely to put him on the 4th line.
Yeah, he's going to be a scratch.
Stupid.
Or he's going to be scratched. He's probably going to be scratched.
It's the most ridiculous thing.
Spot, almost.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did they release any kind of list of who the reserves are in case somebody gets hurt?
No.
Or
no.
Are they going to do that? I think they should.
I don't think they do.
It's only if they
Because I'm assuming they
If
have to
somebody
submit
gets
that,
hurt,
don't
you
they?
find out. Yeah, but we don't find out like who's on deck just in case. We only find out like who's called if somebody's hurt, if or when somebody's hurt. Is Slaving going to be back?
Apparently right now everybody who's there, they haven't said someone's going to be a snub or out yet, so they have time to, do this. And
this is all pointless.
People have
if
said
the
that
rink isn't freaking finished.
Well, yeah, could you imagine? We're all talking about this and it's not even done. Oh my god. Yeah, so I was unhappy with the USA roster. Now that's not to say that Canada had some good and bad choices too, because
they had some questionable choices too.
Yeah, and we can kind of go through each roster. Yeah, goal. Well, goal was a little better than they could have done, right? They had Montebo and Hill as the previous guys. But here's Team Canada, and we can kind of go over the snubs in 1 second once I find it, because I'm a dumb idiot. Macklin Celebrini, which they made a great decision finally. Sorelli, which we'll talk about Schwim in a minute. I think he was the right choice, but everyone's complaining over
he
Bennett
was very surprised that he made it.
Bennett. The choices, right? I think that the three guys that they had as the final spot were Bennett, Sorelli, and Bedard, and Cooper, rightfully so. Yeah, this is his team. He chose to pick his guy. We got Crosby, Hagel, Bo Horvat, which was a little bit of a surprise. Nathan McKinnon, Brad Marchand, Marner, McDavid, Point, Reinhart, Mark Stone, Suzuki, and Tom Wilson, who just terrible. You have Doughty, Harley, Makar, Morrissey, Parayko, Sanheim, Theodore, and Taves, so the same defense as last year for the Four Nations. Goaltending, Bennington, just horrible. Logan Thompson, who's going to be their starter. It's not. From what I hear, it's going to be Jordan Bennington is going to start game one no matter what, which is just bonkers to me. It should be Logan Thompson. And then Darcy Kemper's your backup. How you did not choose the Woods for either of these spots is crazy. Mackenzie Blackwood, Scott Wedgwood. One of those two should have absolutely been on this team. Blackwood leads the league in save percentage. But they got it right with Logan Thompson. He has been the best Canadian goaltender this year and even last year. So finally,
last season too.
Yeah.
You know who's the worst?
Jordan Bennington.
The guy that's starting game one.
Yeah. Well, actually, technically it's Montembeault. Montembeault's the worst, but luckily they got rid of him.
I think Bennington has the worst goals, the goals above expected, whatever the hell that stat is. He has the worst.
Goals saved above expected. He's an .870 save percentage and a .344 goals against. No goalie with at least 20 games played this season has worse numbers. His underlying numbers are even more brutal, a minus 17.31 goals saved above expected. Just horrible. Obviously, Celebrini was not a surprise. Everyone thought he should have been on the roster. It was just a surprise that Canada actually chose to play that smart. Tom Wilson, who he's an countermeasure, which is dumb,
I guess. But he's got like 20-something goals or something, doesn't he?
He's got 19 goals, 18 assists. So he's he's under a point per game by one.
They basically took him instead of Bennett, because Bennett was known, he's a big game scorer and tough guy. So they just replaced him with Wilson.
And Bo Horvat was the other surprise. I didn't think Connor Bedard necessarily should have been there.
I didn't hear Suzuki on the radar.
Yeah, Suzuki I'd heard for a little while.
Scheifele again off.
Scheifele's the one I can't understand, because Scheifele has the size that Team Canada does not have in the skill positions. Like if you look at all these guys, McKinnon's obviously a bulldog. He's 6'2", but Crosby, Suzuki, these are all smaller guys. Point, they're smaller guys. Obviously, Crosby does not play small. He's but you could have actually instilled some size into your top six or even top nine with Scheifele and not had to have a stupid Tom Wilson, because Scheifele's a better player. He's a better skater. Yeah, maybe he's just a bench guy. He's going to make margaritas for the guys.
Because they're not in the same. They're not in the same group, right?
No, they're not.
Canada and U.S.
No, they're up.
Canada and Czechia, Switzerland, and France.
Yeah,
false.
False.
Connor
US,
Bedard,
Germany, Latvia,
and Bennett. We talked about Scheifele being the big snubs. Matthew Schaefer not getting a play in here. Now, I guess Devon Taves got hurt in the game against Florida,
Yeah.
and they called it an upper body injury. Looked like his legs, but he's actually going to go see a doctor, and they're saying that maybe Schaefer goes in for him, and that they could actually see him miss some time here. Hyman and Bouchard, I think Bouchard, Makar is the best offensive defenseman in the league, but after him, Bouchard's probably the second best. So why would you have him as a reserve, one of your two bench guys, just in case Makar does get hurt, and you can use him then on the power play?
Miserable defensively.
But if you have your other five guys as defensive stalwarts, like Team Canada's got some pretty good defensive defensemen. Yeah. Then you have him as your offensive star. He's your third pairing guy.
But you don't need to have somebody like. I mean, you still have Morrissey, right? So he can be your second power play guy. But all of them carry the play well, and that's all they need. They don't need guys who are tearing up the points like Makar does. Like they don't need another. They don't need another high point scoring defenseman who's a complete liability defensively.
This is only if Makar's out, is what I'm saying.
Who are the other defensive snubs besides I guess Bouchard?
I mean, you're not going to replace Makar, no matter what. And I don't think Bouchard is. I would rather Morrissey than Bouchard to replace Makar.
Okay. It was Schaefer, Bouchard, and who was the other? A couple guys. I saw Seth Jarvis, but he's obviously forward.
And he's hurt too, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Snubs. But
he got hurt on in the Florida game where he got friggin' tomahawked down went flying into the post.
Wyatt Johnston, Mark Scheifele, Geeky. Geeky obviously has 25 goals, second in the league. I saw a bunch of others, but I cannot remember who.
Yeah, I saw a bunch of forwards. I don't remember what other D guys besides Schaefer and.
No, there were a couple, and they didn't. 10 players who should have made the roster. Let's see if this is different. Chikrin, he was the other one.
Chikrin, yeah, he's having
15 goals.
Year.
Yeah. Those are the three big ones that I saw. And then obviously we talked about the goaltenders, Blackwood, Wedgwood, which I thought it should have been there. Jarvis actually is hurt. He's still hurt, but he could have been back in time. I think that is a snub. Listen, it's the team to beat, so best on best. They're the guys. All right, let's go quickly to Sweden, who I think actually could win this tournament. They have a really good roster. Jesper Bratt, Carlson, Eriksson Ek, Forsberg, Pontus Holmberg, Shrumsboy, Adrian Kempe, Landis Cog, who's hurt, and we'll see what happens with him. Elias Lindholm, Nylander, Elias Pettersson, Rickard Raquel, Lucas Raymond, Alex Wenberg, Mika Zibanejad. Defense, I think this is the best defense in the tournament. Rasmus Andersson, Broberg, Brodin, Dahlin, Ekman Larson, Forsling, Hedman, and Erik Karlsson.
Probably best goaltending also.
It's pretty
probably good. It's the second best goaltending. I think the U.S. is still number one, but yeah, the Great Wall of St. Paul, greatest nickname I think I've seen yet. Jesper Wallstedt, Jacob Markstrom, and Philip Gustafsson. I mean, Markstrom is what brings that down. Obviously, Gustafsson and Wallstedt have been
but
awesome.
Swayman and Markstrom are probably a wash.
No, Swayman's better than Markstrom. Swayman's one of the tops in the league.
Really?
Yeah, he's doing awesome this year.
Since when? I don't believe it. I gotta look it up.
Stats right now. You can please do.
I dare you.
I dare you. Swayman is 16 wins. He's he's number 6. 906 save percentage at 280 goals against. And so in save percentage, he is top 10. Goals against a little higher, but he's been pretty good for a resurgent team. Pontus Holmberg gets in as, I guess, would he be a defensive stalwart, Schwim?
Pontus, yeah, and he's he's like your checking like third line guy or like defensive. You put him out there I don't know. He's not really a penalty killer on Tampa, but I don't know. Maybe he'll become one there. I don't know. But no, yeah, he's like a very good tight checking player. You're not gonna, he's not on the team, to add offense really, but he has some skill. He does. He's a very what were we saying before? Lunch pail, blue collar type of player.
Yep. The big snubs for Sweden is Mikael Backlund, who's obviously been on a bunch of Sweden teams. Maybe their biggest mistake not bringing him in. Matthias Ekholm, who you would have thought the big Swede would have been there playing D, but they wanted to go with more youth. You have Willem Eklund, obviously the Sharks' young forward, who's very good offensively, and then you have Simon Edvinsson, the rookie for Detroit Red Wings, Emil Heineman from the Islanders, another guy, Marcus Johansson from Minnesota Wild, Hampus Lindholm from Boston. So they have some guys that could come in and play if some get some injuries. So that's I like this roster. I think they're probably the second best team.
You got to think Wallstedt gets the number one, right?
He's got to be. He's got to be
Probably
their go-to.
Yeah, I'd say Wallstedt should be number one. He's just, if he's on, he is all world, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he win? I remember watching him in the juniors too, and I can't remember if he won or not. But I remember him being very good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Well, I mean, he's
I don't know
very
if he
good
won
now,
juniors,
but like him back then.
But yeah, I mean, he's been an uber prospect his whole life, so it's a reason why he was in the first round. I think he was taken 8th overall by Minnesota.
That early?
Finland,
really?
Yeah, he was a top pick.
He was taken early.
I actually might have even be underselling that one. Oh, he was 20th overall pick. Who was it? Askarov? Was he the?
Is he the same year?
He was a first rounder too, right? I don't think he was.
Yeah,
I
don't
think he was a high.
I think he was top 10. Askarov, I think was top.
Yeah,
10.
he was 10. He was 10. That's what I was thinking of. Askarov was 10, okay. and Wallstedt was 20. Yeah, I mean both are tremendously good hockey players. So,
isn't that when Vasi was picked 20 also?
Vasi, yeah, I think it was 20. It was him and what's his face, and he what's that idiot's name? Slater Cuckoo was like the
I know
first
that,
pick
but like
at like
yeah.
he was like 10th or 11th or something like that. And yeah, and then later in the first round, like 20 something, they took Vasi when they could have had Philip Forsberg. Could have had Philip Forsberg and Vasi.
Who had a better
that's
career?
A real shame.
Slater Cuckoo or Derek Pouliot?
I mean, I can beat you in all these games. So, forwards for Finland: Joel Armia, Aho, Mikael Granlund, Haula, Hintz, Kakko, Oliver Kapanen, Montreal. A little bit of a surprise, but he's playing really well. Kiviranta, Lehkonen, Lundell, Listerainen, Rantanen, Teravainen, and Tolvanen. Obviously, the big issue is Barkov's not there. So forwards are kind of meh. Defense: Heiskanen, Jokiharju, Lindell, Olimata, Mantapalo, Mikkola, and Restalainen. And then goaltending: Lankinen's probably your starter. UPL backing up UC Saros, also on there. We'll see how the goalie situation goes out.
Saros is probably going to get the number one.
Lankinen's played the best. I guess they probably do the same thing like Canada's going to do. They're going to give it to Saros first and see how it goes. But Lankinen's been their better player. Michelli, snub.
It's only 3 groups, so what are they doing? They're taking 2 teams. What? 3 teams from each group? I know it's got to be more than that. It's only 2 teams from each. No, it's got to be because there's 3. I don't know why there isn't 4 groups. So there's only 3 groups and 12 teams, right?
3 groups, 12 teams. So you got Canada in Group A, Czechia, France, and Switzerland.
So they're
Group B is
taking
Finland.
Then 8 teams, the best 8 teams.
Top two,
top two,
and then the next best 2.
Yeah,
the next best 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Finland, Italy, Slovakia, Sweden. So that's going to be a pretty interesting group. And then Group C is Denmark, Germany, Latvia, and the United States.
Yes.
Uh,
The fans want us to get to the Italy roster.
They do. I'll do quickly the other ones. So like Czechia has obviously Dostal and Radko Gudas, Pasternak, Martin Necas. France has Alexander Texier, and that's pretty much it. Everybody else is
Belmar? He ain't there?
Oh, P. Belmar. Sorry, I forgot about Belmar.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah, former TBL.
Yeah, I don't want to cut him out. He's playing in HC Ajoy in the Swiss League.
What
currently.
about Cristobal Huet?
He's still around?
I don't see him on the
I'm telling you,
roster.
he's 75 years old and he's dead.
Switzerland has Hischier, Fiala, Timo Meyer, Yossi, Niederreiter, and Siegenthaler. Also, basically the entire
right?
Devils roster.
Dostal?
No, Dostal is Finland.
Swiss.
Oh no, Switzerland.
Dostal's-
Sorry, I already. No,
Yeah, Swiss.
no. Dostal's not Switzerland. He is Denmark.
Oh,
Who was
No, Dostal is.
Danish.
Wait, where the hell's?
do you have the Swiss roster? Who are
Oh,
the
Dostal's
goalies?
Czechia. Dostal's Czechia.
Czechia.
Oh wow.
Ah,
Who was
Yeah, I knew.
I cannot remember who was that Swiss goalie. He played for also played for the Ducks. Who had his moments of being very good. Or number one. I believe.
Hiller?
Hiller? Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's it.
Yeah, he was
Jonas?
Swiss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonas Hiller.
I think he's retired though.
Ding dong.
Here's your
It's been a while.
Team Switzerland roster. They named. Oh, that's preliminary. They didn't
Just tell
update
us
it on the IHF's website. I don't know why.
Oh well.
They haven't named the
That's
team
okay.
yet.
Where's
Until
Italy?
they see that the place is up and ready to go.
Yeah, Switzerland doesn't have a full roster. Huh, interesting. Finland, we talked about. Italy. I don't have the Italy roster either.
Dag nabbit.
How do they not have a roster? There's no way.
No, I saw it. Where did I see that? There's a better website. I'm using the stupid IHF's website because I wanted to get it right, and they're not even correct. Hey, let's do this by not paying attention to what the Olympics say.
Let's not.
Nope. Yeah, let's not pay attention to.
But the names are probably hilarious. I want to hear. I want to hear.
I know.
Mario, and Luigi Mario. They got to be there, right?
I hope so. Waluigi better be there too.
Oh, Switzerland also has. So they have Piracy. Oh, they have. These are goalies for Switzerland. It is Schmid, Akir Schmid, Stefan Charlin, and Leonardo Giannoni. So he sounds Italian, but he's playing for Switzerland. All right, Schwim. Here is your Italians. Here is your second. This is who you're rooting for, right?
Of course.
Daniel Tedesco, Bryce Misley, Tommy Perdeller, Dustin Gasly, Daniel Montenuto, Nick Saracino, Marco Zanetti,
Jesus.
Sounds okay.
Mikhail,
I like that one.
Mikhail Frickland.
No.
What?
We know this guy. Luco Frigo,
Luca
Alex
Frigo.
Iarulo, yep. Diego Costner, Alex Patan, Dan Catenacci, Daniel Frank, Alex Trivelato, Luca Zanata, there he is, Daniel Glira,
That's a good one.
Dylan DePerna, Thomas Larkin, Phil Pietroniero, Greg
What?
Thomas, yep, Phil Pietroniero, Pietrorino.
This
I don't
this
know.
sounds like the roster for Park.
Yep. Craig Tomaso, Damian Clara's goal, David Fadani, and Andreas Bernard. The last time that Italy participated in the Olympics was 2006.
Where's Daniel Valvano?
Yeah. He's in there somewhere.
Not
It
one
might be better than
Giuseppe.
some of
I'm
these
a
players.
little upset.
Yeah.
No, I think your
thought-
big names are Marco Zanetti and Luca Zanata. Huh?
Okay,
Zanetti
I'm
and
gonna
Zanata.
sneeze.
I like it.
Zanetti and Zanata.
They're from the same village.
All right.
Bless you.
Go
Oh,
go
goodness
Canada.
me.
Screw you, US, for being such dummies. Quickly, the Rangers are without their star goaltender as he got hurt, so that's lovely. They're up 2-1 on the Mammoth. Just non-contact.
How dare they?
Mammoth
Oh.
kind of spiraled a little, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to ask you guys, and I was hoping Shorts Guy or Sam would be able to join, but they couldn't. The whole thing, you see the Luke Hughes that the Devils fans just booed the shit out of him after
yeah,
he
two own goals. I didn't see the
scored
two own
two own
goals,
goals.
but
They're
saw
very
it.
funny,
I
by the way.
didn't see him.
They're pretty funny.
Yeah,
I feel bad for
very,
them.
very
I
funny.
really do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Devils fans, be careful what you wish for because
That's what Elliot Friedman was saying.
Yeah, you guys could piss him off and his brother, and
He'll go
they're
right
gonna
to
go
Minnesota.
bye-bye, and I am gonna laugh so hard. But yeah, you can't. You have to be, and I understand fans are disappointed with the whole, with the issue they're having now, obviously injuries, but also not getting Quinn Hughes, even though they thought maybe they had a chance at him or that they were the only team that would try to get him. And obviously the team has not played very well of recent.
I can't think of an instance where the home team booed a single player, like singled out one player from the roster to boo. Like I've seen the Penguins fans boo the power
Larry
play.
Murphy.
I've heard them. What? The Rangers?
Larry Murphy, Hall of Famer, got booed out of Toronto and then won a cup with.
And he went to Detroit.
Detroit
and
won a
Stanley
cup.
Cups.
So he's one of those players that they would always boo him. But yeah, hometown teams booing their guys is crazy.
I can't think of it as a Pittsburgh fan. Just if I'm going to hyper focus on that, I can't think of a single moment in which the Penguins fans booed a specific player, and not just the sarcastic cheers when a save is made.
Yes,
that's one thing. I guess that's is it the equivalent? I don't know. I guess it's in the same. Spectrum.
I would say it's same spectrum, but it's more of right when if a goalie's really bad, then you can do the Bronx cheer. But I think most of the time it's when the overall team's just playing horrible and this guy makes a save and you're like,
hey, the power play, the period ends and you boo.
Him.
Yeah, just booing one guy when he touches the puck is a little
bonkers.
Much, I think. Yeah,
I
and
love it.
as
keep doing it, Devils fans.
Devils fans, I don't even know, where do you get off doing that? Why would you, I get it. It's just, two mistakes that happen to be 2 goals. It doesn't mean, that's the game. It's not a game 7 of the playoffs or wherever. Get over yourself. There's a young defenseman who made some mistakes, and now you're going to boo him? I mean, and he obviously, I saw the post game where he looked visibly upset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sometimes fan bases are just entirely too entitled and
I saw
entirely
both of
too
them.
spoiled.
Both of those goals, that could have happened to anybody. There was one that was he was right.
It happened to me.
Side of the net. Well, yeah, it always
did
happens.
He actually?
I got
did he actually shoot it on goal, or did he deflect them?
No,
yes,
full
on shot on goal.
Well, the first one, he turned
one
around
was a shot
with his stick and hit it in.
It just
the other one, he was back checking and it went off him in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one though, he turned around and was trying to it came out I think it was off Jake Allen and came out to him, and as he was turning around, he basically hit it into his own net. But
yeah,
who was the one? Wasn't there somebody who I think it was on Florida? One of the Florida defensemen who turned around and shot it and hurt Vokun, his own goalie.
Yes.
Oh, Thomas Vokun. I loved him. He was awesome for the Penguins.
Vokun was pretty good, back in the time. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that with one of the. We'll talk about that maybe next week. Jets fans
to go through the halfway point. Has there ever been in NHL history a President's Trophy winner finish last in the league the next season?
It's bad. They are currently sitting
They're currently
at
worst, right?
34 points. They're
they're
the worst in the league.
right now.
Worst team in the league. 34 points, 3 ahead of Vancouver, 3 behind Vancouver, and not sitting pretty. Right now, you got Colorado, Dallas, Wild in the Central. Pacific's got Vegas, Edmonton, and Anaheim, with the Kraken and Kings sitting at the 2 wild cards. And then in the East, you got Tampa, Canadians, Red Wings, Hurricanes, Islanders, Flyers, with Penguins and Capitals as the wild cards.
You know, Schwimmen, the East is so close. Like Buffalo was in a playoff spot, lost 1 game, and moved to 12th. It's crazy how close the East is, but also, and then you think of the West, right, where the powerhouses live in the West, right? Like nobody in the league is Colorado currently, but then they have the 7 worst teams in the league, also all in the West. 7. Yeah. It's not like that 3 of the worst teams are in the West. The 7 worst teams are in the West right now. So it's like a weird split, right? It's just season's kind of wild at this point, to be honest with you. It's crazy that we're halfway through already, too.
If it stays like this, the wild card race at the end of the season, there's going to be like 6 or 7 teams vying for those 2 spots, and it might come down to like multiple games.
And like, what's the trade deadline? What's the trade deadline going to be like? Is anyone in the East going to make a trade? Is everyone going to try to be buyers to some extent to try and
I would think.
Are some just going to admit and be like, listen, we're really not going to go far. We need to get some stuff for some players.
I think
the Rangers.
We're just going to bail on this.
That they can make a run.
No, I think the Rangers are going to bail, especially if what I think is going to happen, which is Igor Shesterkin going out long term, because yes, he's the flair for dramatic, Steve. I agree with you a little bit there, but he went down non-contact, nothing, and just
the only reason why I say that is because Peterka almost made contact with him, and he hasn't.
But it wasn't even that leg; it was his other leg. It wasn't. It wasn't.
No, it looked like
leg. It was the other leg.
The way he was, it looked like a torn something. The way that he came off the ice. So whether or not he's exaggerating, I don't know. But I'll wait for the final diagnosis.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens there. But I could see them selling on Panarin and Trocheck and a bunch of other guys if their season starts to tank.
You know what's going to be really sad, and I feel for Buffalo fans. I think they're going to have like another good. They had a decent, okay. Well, I mean, they went on a 10-game winning streak in the first half. The second half, I think they're going to be like right there fighting for a playoff spot, and everyone's going to be excited. We're finally going to make the playoffs, and it's going to come down to something horrible is going to happen. Like end of the season, and
I want them to make it so much so that the Jets are the only playoff organization.
They're a cursed
team.
It's
going to be tough. It's going to be tough because everyone in the East seems to be doing relatively well. It's like everyone goes on a heater and then everybody cools down. Mm-hmm. I think the team that's going to rise up in the East and be like, the team in the East is going to be Tampa. Otherwise, I think it's going to be like a back and forth, a changing of positions, like you're just going to see teams go like, especially in the Metro, you're going to see somebody might climb to 2, might climb to 1, and then lose 4 straight and go down to the last wild card. And then it's just going to be like this just revolving, door of like all these teams going and doing and competing for these spots. But I have no idea how it's going to finish. I think the Penguins certainly can make the playoffs. That'd be cool. Yeah. I would love to see them make the playoffs.
Anybody right now can make the playoffs. Like anybody can go on a
some of the teams like
right in it.
Yeah, but some of them are just like, are you really like? And some like, are the Islanders really the 2 spot in the Metro? Like,
that's crazy.
Should they be there? Yeah. Are they going to stay there?
They're probably a wild card.
They don't.
No one's paying attention to them really. And the Flyers, right? Are they like? Yeah. I don't know. And so it's nobody has any idea. Nobody has any idea what the hell the Devils are. To be honest with you, they're they can go out on the ice and be the worst team in the league, or win 5 straight games. Nobody knows what you're going to get out of that team. And it's
the Islanders are tied for 3rd in wins in the Eastern Conference at 23. That is,
they're in second
with such a pedestrian lineup, also, which is
but the Schaefer. Schaefer
The
turning
Schaefer
that team
element.
around. It's pretty amazing what this kid does. Like Austin Matthews in that game against the Islanders, he should have single-handedly beat the Islanders because he had such an awesome game, and Schaefer just matched him the entire time.
Mhm.
And it's the kid is awesome.
I know he's
He
legit.
is
He's
really
legit.
fun to watch.
I know.
It
Yeah.
really sucks that he's on
It's,
the
Um,
it's it's hard to imagine like a defenseman, one defenseman can do all that
impact.
with such
Yeah.
with such a pedestrian offense.
And he plays defense, which is something that I don't think Makar's good defensively. He's good.
Yeah, he's good.
But Schaefer's, I think, legit really good. Like he just does all the little small things. He's frail and light right now. That's because he's 18 years old. When he starts to add some muscle at 23, 24, he's going to be the best defenseman in the league. And I don't think anyone.
I don't think he's going to be a Yossi or a Hedman as far as all around goes. I mean, it's still. We need to see, but yeah,
I could
obviously
see
Hedman
Duncan
had
Keith.
more size, way more size.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He needs to
or
get a little bit
Seabrook,
bigger.
right? They were both
Seabrook.
solid defensively, also.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know,
Hedman's
he
size,
could be right up
and
there
Yossi's
scoring with like
size.
Makar and Hughes. When he's a
Well,
little
I don't
older.
know if he's going to. I don't know that he'll ever reach Makar.
Yeah, I don't know if
just
he'll
because
that
the
kind
amount
of
I'm
of
not saying
the amount
he'll
of
be equal to them,
skill.
but
Well,
could
it's
be
not
up
even
there
so much
with
that
them.
like I don't know that he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna equal Makar like full stop. But also, Makar's surrounding cast is so much more
is
talented offensively.
lethal.
So he can just
Yeah.
Makar can just be on the ice and just get a point by osmosis. So I don't know
Yeah.
that he's gonna be racking up points like that, but you never know. But I mean, it's a lot of promise. Kid looks fantastic, and if he's the reason why they're there, and the reason why Sorokin all of a sudden is finding his game
President
again,
candidate. Yeah.
um, I don't know.
All right, let's quickly go through our stats and just two other things. The Avalanche have this is through 40 games. They had 2 regulation losses. They broke the
Just lost last
79-80
night, right?
Flyers record for fewest regulation losses through 40 games in an NHL season. They are an absolute wagon. This is going to be the first time in 13 years that a country other than Finland, Canada, or USA will win gold, as all 3 were ousted. You have Sweden versus Russia was the last time in 2012. So good on the rest of the world catching up a little bit.
For
Also,
juniors.
those teams just stunk. First player in
USA.
NHL history with
Jeez.
they were bad. First player in NHL history with 50 career overtime points, Sidney Crosby. He's a beast.
Heck yeah.
Um,
You know what's crazy? Also, another fun fact about that goal he scored. He is the all-time leader in overtime points, assisted by the all-time leader in defensive overtime points in Erik Karlsson.
And defensive. Oh, I would have thought it was Letang, but yeah, cool. I wanted to maybe Steve will go over this next week, depending on what happens with Zamula. You can just go over this a little bit because I
Oh yeah, he's
didn't really follow
signed
him,
in Russia. Did he sign there yet?
Didn't say it yet. It sounds like there's interest from multiple teams in the NHL. I don't know if he can go there, but
we gotta flip him.
No, I mean it seems the most likely situation is that he's going to Russia,
okay.
and that somewhere I don't know what but obviously it sucks that but Thomas, they cleared up a contract with Tomasino, so it ends up being like okay, future considerations.
Yeah,
potentially. So they traded Tomasino for future considerations, but it sucks. Yeah, that if that something happens like that, and the player's like, "No, sorry, I'm out of here." They retain his rights if he ever wants to come back to the NHL. He's got to.
Yeah.
He has to go through the Penguins first. So that's one thing. So this will be the second one, and not to take up too much time, but Ponomarev, who they got from Carolina in the Gensel trade, did the exact same thing. He bolted to the KHL. Pittsburgh still owns his rights if he wants to come back, but now this is 2 players in the same season that both were just like, nah, I'm going back to Russia. Even though it's not official yet, I'm assuming that's what's going to happen.
Could be Kristanev's out for the season. He's meeting for the Leafs. He's meeting with doctors and might be out until April, early May at the least. So that sucks for them. Toronto stinks too. A couple of things we'll save this for next week. Yeah. All right. Stats. McKinnon, 74 points. McDavid, 72. This is through 40 games. These two are just monsters among men. Celebrini 63, and then Cooch and Rantanen follow that up. Plus
Cooch making a
minus,
comeback.
Nathan McKinnon is plus 50. The next closest guy is Natchez at
Jesus.
39. He's
Wow.
11 more than his own teammate. He is just it's amazing watching this guy play. Both of them, him and McDavid have been awesome. But McKinnon
isn't their power play
plays a defensive element
terrible?
that's awesome.
But they're scoring all their goals 5-on-5.
He has 74 points, and only 25 of them are on the power play.
Yeah,
he has 55 on 5 points.
All that good somehow.
5-on-5 stats, and we've seen this now going into playoffs when there's people that are just like, oh, you're not going to win anything if you have a dog shit power play. But 5-on-5 goal scoring is way more important than maybe getting a power play or two during the course of a game.
And with that power play with Natchez, McKinnon, Makar, and whoever else you want to put it there, that'll turn around. Those guys will eventually start scoring on the power play, and it's going to be disgusting.
I mean, they'll score. I don't think that'll. I don't know if it's not elite by now. It's not going to be.
One.
I think it could change. Some guys were hurt. Some guys come back.
Well, sometimes there's just so much skill on there that they just it's almost like I think, and not to go off on a tangent, but real quick, I think the Penguins' power play success is a complete anomaly to me because they have absolutely no trigger man,
no chances
anywhere on that lineup. They have there's no threat of a one-timer. There's no.
I guess it's Crosby.
That too. No, I mean, they'll take one-timers here and there, but you have every successful. Look at the top power plays in the league. They have some guy, one of either the right side or left side, just hammering away one-timers, and it's just like bread and butter. Tampa, the one season had a guy at every corner of the rink that could hammer away one. You just feed him. They had Stamkos one side, Kucherov the other side. You had Point as a bumper guy, and then you have either Sergachev or whoever it was, Sergachev or Hedman, bombing from the point. So you had literal bombs from every angle. And those are the true elite power plays. Pittsburgh's, to me, is confusing because they have none of that. They don't have any guys that are just pure shooters. None. Not one on that power play.
Listen, Crosby is top 5 in goals scored on the power play. So
Crosby is Crosby. But nobody would call Crosby
But do you know who's actually leading the league in power play goals?
Whom?
Dallas Stars.
Wyatt
Johnston
Robertson?
at 14.
Oh, wow.
The next guy's Leon Draisaitl at 11. DeBrincat at 10. Dorofeyev for Vegas on 10. And then Crosby is tied.
Big-time shooter.
9.
Robertson, DeBrincat, big-time shooter. Draisaitl, big-time shooter. Wyatt Johnson, I don't know, maybe he's becoming that. But you look at these guys, and they're the best power plays have these sniper shooters or these big-time bombs, and Penguins just don't have that. And it's just, I don't know how it's working, but apparently it's working.
I was trying to see if I could see who the next guy in Pittsburgh was.
3 stars of the week again.
More than 4.
Number 1, second week in a row. Woo!
Oh yeah.
He was beginning of the season. He was 58th, or not beginning, but a bunch of games ago, he was 50 something in scoring, and now he's 4.
All right, boys. We have a large change in the negative category. So plus 50 is the top one. Now our boy Mackenzie Weegar, he's number 9 now. He's minus 16.
Oh, good for him. Nice.
Who is in the top 3? Who's number 1, 2, and 3?
1, 2, and 3.
We talked about him last week.
I was on last week. Somebody on Calgary, right? Oh, St. Louis. Oh. Kyrou?
Who the hell was it?
No.
Was it Shen?
Braden Shen is number 1 at minus 21. Minus 21.
Yes.
Awesome.
Number 2, friend of the podcast, Brock Besser, minus 19.
Yep. On my fantasy
Number
team.
3,
Terrible.
William Eklund of the not Sweden team is minus 19, tied with Logan Mailloux.
You want to know another obscure stat? There's a bunch of goalies tied for second in shutouts with 3. But you know who I just happened to see was listed first? Yoel Hofer. Yoel Hofer, St. Louis Blues. How?
I saw that before.
That was surprising to me.
I was
Yeah,
just
you
I
have,
have Eklund
Wallstedt.
on my fantasy team. I was just looking at his minuses. He had 3 games in a row where he was -3, -3, -1. Oh, then he was plus and then -1. Jesus Christ. He's just been minuses like every game. That's why what is he? He's a -19, you said?
-19. Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Holy shit. I didn't even realize that. This guy's on my team?
He is. All right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. It's been a pretty interesting week. We will see what happens with injuries as they come. Obviously, we got a few weeks out, a month. We got a month and a half before Olympics. Is that what it is?
Olympics?
No,
about
yeah.
5 weeks, 6 weeks.
Yeah, so a month. Yeah, it's a month and a week or two. So we'll see what happens with rosters as they go. But yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. Well, it's playing the music. Whatever. I might have screwed this thing up completely. Burt Mills, solid 4. I think I give 4.25. It's Pear's my favorite.
I don't like pear at all, so I'm going to disagree with you. My whatever this is, rose, elderflower, rose, gin, 4.25.
Ooh, I like
Wonderful.
it.
2 chicks
Shrimp,
at the same
your chick
time,
drink?
man.
Is it worth $1 million?
3 no.
I guess not.
3.19.
Oh, 3.19. Not even on the 2.5 scale. Good job. Take her home,
I
Shrimp.
got the premium membership. Where you can
So
put
much
that
for the
and
music.
make it whatever number. Yeah, I don't even hear it. I
Shrimp's
thought
not
you were
even
playing the
taking her
music.
home. It is playing.
didn't
It's
say
not playing. It is playing. I said
Was
it's
it just
playing, but
playing
it's not playing.
on your end? I can't hear anything.
It's not playing in my ears either, but I'm just trying to get out of here. So I was waiting for you to
I think
say
you're
"see
just
you
humming
later"
it,
or some
and that's
stupid schmuck thing you say, and you're not saying it.
No,
so
I'm
say
gonna
what
let
you're
you
say
take it
and
home.
get
Go
out
ahead.
of here.
Go ahead.
All right, goodbye, Schwim.
Yeah, bye,
Thank
Schwim.
you, William.
Yeah, it's
I love you
man.
too.
It's not playing any of the music. All right, bye, people. Oh, there it is. Bye.
Oh, I hear it.